Good day, everyone. So, for our report's title, it's all about media and its function, the decline of mainstream media, and for the last one is the social media.
Media and its function. The concept of mass media emerged with the development of technologies, allowing the widespread dissemination of information, initially through print media, newspaper, books, magazine, and later through broadcast media, radio and television in the 20th century.
Functions of media in the contemporary world. Information, providing authentic and timely facts and opinions about events, issues, and situations globally. Education, disseminating knowledge and promoting awareness both directly, documentaries, and indirectly in dramas and features. Persuasion, influencing public opinion, shaping attitudes, and moderating behavior, often used in advertising and political campaigns. Next is entertainment, offering amusement and leisure to the public. Surveillance, observing society and government closely, exposing misconduct, corruption, and malpractices, and warning to the public about potential threats. And lastly, correlation, interpreting and explaining events, providing context, and linking different elements of society to help audiences understand reality.
The decline of mainstream media. Falling circulation, reduced advertising revenues, and increased competition have led to widespread layoffs and closures across traditional media organizations. Since the rise of social media in the mid-2000s, newspaper advertising revenue has fallen from $60 billion to $20 billion. The impact on news staff has been significant as well in 2023. Layoffs across print, digital, and broadcast news organization increased by nearly 50% compared to the previous year. Additionally, the partisan divide in trust in traditional news institution has widened considerably. According to a study by Gallup in 2022, only 14% of Republicans and 27% in independents trusted mainstream media to report the news fully and fairly, compared to 70% of Democrats. Consequently, right-wing alternative platforms such as Truth Social, Gab, and Rumble have deliberately positioned themselves as platforms that value uncensored truth, freedom, and resistance to perceived liberal bias. However, the lack of editorial standard and of the alternative media that tends of populate this platform raises concerns about the unchecked spread of misinformation.
It must be noted, however, this decline of trust does not correspond to the decline in news consumption. The vast majority of Americans across generation watch the news daily, with nearly 80% of millennial and Gen Z reporting such as. However, this audience are increasingly turning to social media platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and X.
Economic disruption, the advertising drain. Mainstream media relied heavily on a two-pronged revenue model, subscription, sales, and advertising. The internet destroyed the latter. Print advertising collapsed, classified as a massive revenue source of newspaper, moved entirely to specialized online platforms, Craigslist, eBay job sites. Digital advertising dominance. The remaining ad revenue largely bypassed news websites, instead flowing to major social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and search engines or Google, which could offer advertisers superior targeting and data analytics. Consequence, the financial collapse led to massive layoffs, newsroom closure, and the loss of local journalism, forcing remaining outlets to prioritize high traffic, sensational content, or clickbait over expensive, in-depth investigative reporting. The internet stole the advertising money, especially classified ads and targeted digital ads. This caused massive layoffs and forced news to become less in-depth and more focused on clicks. The result is a huge political trust gap and a move by many to alternative platforms. Concerns about misinformation and class social media, especially for young people.
Audience fragmentation and attention shift. The digital age ended the SMS rule as the central great picker of information. Direct to consumer, organization, and public figure, political celebrities can now communicate directly with the public via social media bypassing the journalistic filter. The news feed me phenomenon. Younger audience in particular do not seek out dedicated news site. They consume news in the incidentally as it appear with their highly personal social media feeds, often with a fragmented, highly visual format. Erosion of trust. The widening partition divide and the proliferation of misinformation and disinformation have led to a significant decline in public trust in traditional news institutions, with growing number of people feeding news to the bias, inaccurate, or overwhelming.
What is social media? Social media is one of the most transformative forces in the contemporary world, fundamentally reshaping how humans communicate, organize, and consume for information and engage in politics. For the report, the key background is the shift from a one-to-many communication model, traditional media, to a many-to-many network, giving unprecedented power to ordinary users while creating new global challenges. Communication and relationship. Personal connections. Social media enables people to maintain relationships and with friendship and family across geographical distances and connect with new people who share similar interests. Global interaction. It has made communication more diverse by connecting people from different cultural backgrounds worldwide. Community building. Platforms facilitate the formation of communities around shared interests, hobbies, or causes, fostering a sense of belonging. Here in communication and relationship, we use social media to communicate with people like our family, friends, and other people around the world. The social media or the apps that we usually use in this platform is Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, or Telegram. That's the platform that we're using.
Modern social media platforms like Facebook, X, and TikTok have fundamentally shifted the power of news distribution away from the traditional editors and into the hands of engagement-driven algorithm. By prioritizing sensational and emotionally charged content over journalistic verification, these platforms incentivize polarization and undermine the depth of traditional reporting. Consequently, the primary control over what the public consumes is now dictated by digital engagement metrics rather than editorial importance. Social media has transformed from a simple networking tool into the primary global infrastructure for communication, news distribution, and commercial trade. It empowers individuals by democratizing access to information and fostering niche communities across geographical boundaries. Yet it simultaneously creates significant challenges regarding mental health and data privacy. By prioritizing engagement through sophisticated algorithms, these platforms have reshaped how society consumes media and perceive reality, often blurring the lines between verified facts and personal opinion. Ultimately, social media act as a powerful double-edged sword that provides unprecedented connectivity while contributing to social polarization and the rapid spread of misinformation. To sum up it all our reports, the core change in the contemporary media landscape is the economic decline of traditional mainstream media, whose historical function are to provide information, education, and surveillance, constructing sharply with the rise of algorithmically driven social media, which, while offering platform for immediate co- decentralized communication and activism, fundamentally challenges social coherence by enabling the rapid spread of misinformation and polarization. Thank you.